is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
And good Wednesday morning. Welcome to the mornings on Main Street. Look at that bright sunshine, traffic moving. It's going to be a great day on this Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022. Welcome into the show, my friends. We've got a packed show for you again today. A lot of good information coming your way. One segment, we need your help on something. Another segment, we talk about the Nashville Predators. We got Cooking for Dummies. We got a magician that's going to blow your mind, Jason Michaels. And, of course, celebrity birthdays to round out the show this morning. So thanks for joining us and hanging out with us. We're going to have a good time this morning. As always, let's bring in the good friend, the intern working feverishly behind the scenes. You were working so hard yesterday. It's good to see you, buddy.
Hey, it's good to see you too, man.
Hey, we're sounding good today.
We are nice and crisp.
How's the hair going? How's the hair going?
It's flowing, man.
No, are we going to grow this out or not?
No, we're not,
Why?
because it's just going to continue to go this way.
Can you got a little Jeff Fisher going with the chest hair? Can you button that up? For the view? I mean, we got a lot of female viewers in the morning, and they just might be a little distracted.
First thing you ever said to me on the first show was a little less chest hair from the intern.
Right. But I'm glad that you kept the beard and not just the mustache, because the mustache is creepy. You would not be let on the school grounds with that.
You know, before I met you, I rocked the stash only, just the stash.
Well, I'm glad I was able to tell you and not take that off there.
Thank goodness.
Look, we were talking for the show, and I'm gonna put the screen up yesterday, and this has got a lot. It leads into something we're gonna do at 7:10 about a baseball tournament happening in Nashville with Metro schools that we need you guys' help on, and we're gonna explain that in a moment. We love baseball, right? We love baseball, high school, college, Major League Baseball, not so much, because we're going to put this up that came out yesterday. This is off of the ESPN.com page, and they have postponed baseball opening day for a while. They might not play baseball this year. This has people furious, and you love baseball, you're a big Giants fan.
Right.
I'm not a big baseball fan. I like high school and college baseball. Pros, not so much. I love going to the Sounds games, pros, but pro game doesn't just really get me excited.
Right.
You're a huge pro fan, and your dad is. This has got to infuriate you guys.
Yeah, it's not good. It's definitely not good, especially just because it's like, why are they not playing, I guess, right? Like, what's the –
What to do your research.
Money. I know. No, it's money, right? Money.
And it's all about money. And look, I was a huge baseball fan, and they canceled the World Series in '94, and I was done with it. I was done with Major League Baseball.
Right. Yeah. My dad was at the one where they had the earthquake, but that wasn't their fault.
No, that's something completely different. No, but I'm talking, they canceled the World Series.
No, yeah.
So I was done with baseball.
Right.
That's why I love high school and college, because you go out and those kids play just for the fun of the game and the love of the game.
Right. They put their heart in it.
It's ridiculous. So sorry about that, pal.
Yeah, it's all good, man. You know, we'll learn to live. We'll watch football instead.
You have soccer, Nashville SC.
Yeah,
we'll take
exactly.
There you go. All right, let's get to the headlines of the day. You ready for this? We got a big headline coming your way. You ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
It has been happy anniversary to Main Street Nashville.
Ooh.
Turns 1 year old today.
Yeah.
It's already walking.
That's awesome.
And sleeping through the night.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So Karen Grigsby, the editor of Main Street Nashville, does a great job. So it's been a year now that the e-edition hit inboxes and apps. And then it's great. This is how I discovered Main Street Nashville. I mean, it's just all hyper local and really done. Well done.
1 year ago today.
Yeah. Are you signed up on the app?
Yes, of course.
You better be, pal. I am.
dream of
And I
not
work
being.
here, and I love it. I look at this news every day. I mean, we're all still news junkies, and right to your inbox, and there's the app on the phone every day. Main Street Nashville, the edition. All right, a few stories that come out. So anyway, happy birthday to us.
Yes.
We need to ask our boss, but he doesn't log on. He doesn't get on till 7:10
Right after the comment.
after the comic
Yeah.
striptease. If we get cake today.
I'm sure we do. I mean, we get cake.
Today's Ash Wednesday, though. Some people might have given up cake.
Right.
Do you know what I've given up for Ash Wednesday?
What's that?
Hope.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
I've given up giving up.
Attaboy. Hey, last night, this Ashley Perham article, Metro Council defers further license plate reader bills. I don't know what's going on with these things. Somebody told me a week ago that the license plate reader cameras can't read the license plates now, the new license plates. I don't know what's happening. I know a lot of people up in arms. Just don't commit crimes. You'll be fine. You can read my license plate all day long.
All day. Even
Yeah.
let me know. Yeah.
I just don't know what's happening there. But anyway, that's
What,
they
they
delayed
reading?
it.
Are they reading them in like parking lots or like just in
No,
general?
cameras.
Oh,
You
like,
go through a red light, they spot and say, this car is stolen or something's going on there.
It just does it
So-
to every one of them.
I guess, but I don't know. But evidently, the rumor is the new license plates can't be read by the license plate readers.
Huh.
This is all way above my head.
You had one
I'm just
job.
gonna Go back to bed.
Right.
Great story here. Jack's Guitar Archaeology opened Lebanon Square.
Hey.
And look at these guitars, man.
That's awesome.
Your dad knows how to play guitar. I picked it up 2 years ago during the pandemic. I can play a few songs here and there.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not good, but I'm going to go on tour. So a nice little thing here in Lebanon.
That's awesome. That's
Jack's Guitar Archaeology. I can't even say that
awesome.
correctly.
Guitarology.
Something like that. Is that what it is?
Jack's guitar. Yeah.
So, okay, there we go.
Right.
All right.
Nailed it.
Front page national banner. 40 years ago today, I guess there was a riot that was going on. That's happening.
Tom Brady concerns prisoners.
It does. And then you see, look, Dale Ellis story in the paper. Dale Ellis is a great basketball player at the University of Tennessee.
Hey,
Yeah, I teach you things, man.
you do, man. You're out here.
Let me go to the business section. I got a problem with this right here. Greater Nashville Tech Council Award winners announced. Why are we not invited to this?
Right. Exactly. I thought you'd be hosting it.
I know the GM of the Wild Horse, and I'm going to send a note today and say, why were we not invited to this?
Hey, copy me on that.
Why were we not invited to these award shows? A, the main reason being food. And secondly, just that people say, what are they doing here?
Right.
Because we,
We like to act like we know what we're doing there too. So love that.
CIO of the year, CTO of the year. Congratulations to all these people who do a job that I could never do.
Oh, I didn't win that.
Nope. No, we try to get you tech influencer of the year, but that dadgum Taylor Desson of Vaco or Vaco or something
Got me by nose.
beats you every year. So you got to do better, man. Things that you're doing.
You're right. You're right. All around.
Sports last night, college basketball, the Tennessee Vols. The SEC women's basketball tournament's in town. We'll get to that in a moment, though.
Oh,
The Tennessee Vols won last night over Georgia. There we go.
look at you navigating.
Look at me trying to get there, but I can't. All right, UT won. They beat Georgia last night, 75-68. Vanderbilt Commodores lost last night to the Florida Gators, 82-78. But I got to tell you, man, I love watching Scottie Pippen Jr. He should be an All-American. That dude's on like 6'3". He can score. He can pass. He plays defense. He's a good player. And he's only a junior at Vanderbilt. I'd love to see him come back for one more year, but
Right.
he's going to go to the big leagues and get his money. I probably don't need money because dad's rich, but still.
Right. Yeah. How does that work with graduation? Do they just graduate early?
No, they just leave school early and come back and get their degree afterwards, like Shaq.
Oh, like
Shaq
Shaq.
left school early. As a
Shaquille.
junior, he came out and got his degree.
I see.
That's what you could go back and get your degree after that. Hey, the Nashville Predators on the road tonight taking on the Seattle Kraken. Nat Harden from the Nashville Predators will join us at 7:20.
Yeah.
Talk about the playoff push that's coming up for the Nashville Predators. They're going to make it. The playoff push in Nashville is always so much fun, and so Nat will join us to talk about that. All right,
Yeah.
let's go to our one of our favorite things we do. First of all, we have to get over here to look at me working this thing like a boss man.
I know, man. Just like out here.
Let's get your horoscope today. You're a Taurus.
Yes.
All right, intern, you can knock whatever you set out to do out of the ballpark. Oh, baseball reference.
Oh, look at that. I'll sign up.
Yes. Any changes you want to make or pursue will occur if you take physical action. When's the last time you've been to Planet Fitness? Mm-hmm. Yep. Horoscope never lies.
Too long, man. Too
Yeah.
long.
Step up and do your best, which means get on the step machines and step.
Material change. So be material minded.
Yep. Material change.
A little bit
So
more shallow. All right.
It's probably telling you to go to Ross or Walmart and maybe get a change, maybe a new sweater vest for you.
Invest.
because there you go, man. Because you got great outfits.
I got to say, it's really hard for me to pass by my vest every day and not put it on.
I think you should wear it every day.
All right, I will then.
I did a thing in TV where I wore the same suit, shirt, tie combo for like 34 days. Nobody noticed until a producer at Channel 4 ratted me out.
Oh, man.
Ratted me out. 34 times. I wore the same outfit. Nobody ever said a word.
But
that shows you how much people paid attention.
It's dedication, too.
Yeah, make sure you join Devin O'Day today at 11 o'clock across the stream, Main Street media platforms. Main Street today with our good friend Devin.
Yeah.
All right, time for comic strip tease. And as we love this part of the show, but these comics, man, they got to step up.
Right.
Them are just really. This is Sherman's Lagoon. I'm not sure what Sherman's Lagoon's about, but today we'll figure it out. All right. The role of the turtle is played by the intern with who are you going to be?
I'm just going to be as close to a turtle as I can be.
Okay. And the role of the Mayor Crab is me as Al Pacino. Are you ready?
Yes.
We got like a minute for the boss logs on.
All right.
3, 2. So, madam, what has this whistleblower told you?
You've been abusing your powers as mayor of this lagoon.
Huh? How?
Corruption, embezzling, massive cover-ups.
That sounds just like a Tuesday.
How about you don't leave town?
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, dadgummit.
Yeah.
I missed that every single day. All right, quiet down, Chad. Put crowd control in here.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Sherman's Lagoon. Make sure you look at Main Street. So when you see Sherman's Lagoon now, you're like, oh, that's the guys that do the cartoon comic strip tease.
Exactly.
Hey, enough audience, guys. Keep it down.
Leave us alone.
These people over here. All right, let's take a break. Come back. There's a big event happening on March 14th through 17th involving baseball, but in a very good way. And we need you guys' help. We'll tell you exactly what that is. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Dental coverage may be a small investment, but it has big benefits. Because dental coverage and preventive oral care leads to more than a healthier smile. It leads to a healthier life overall. Delta Dental makes it easy to get the care you need. With the nation's largest network, you're more likely to find or keep a dentist you love. And with comprehensive coverage and additional discounts, you'll have benefits you love too. Make a lasting investment in your oral and overall health with coverage from Delta Dental. Visit deltadentaltn.com to learn more.
Hey, Toby. Toby knows comfort, whether day or night. Through the highs and the lows, Toby knows. You've put it off long enough. That old system is just out with the old, in with the new. We'll make it worthwhile all the way through. Derryberry is your local independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. Visit DerryberryAC.com today and schedule a visit. Derryberry Heat and Air, making customers for life.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. You could get arrested. But one thing's for sure, you were wrong when you said it was no big deal.
You guys are doing great today. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Look at that. Coming into town. Traffic's moving nice and smooth. Well done. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the show. There's an event happening March 14th through 17th, the Music City Baseball Classic. I think I got the name correct with that, but we'll figure that out in just a second. Let's bring in Kobe Ginsberg, the head baseball coach at Hillwood High School. Kobe, good to see you, my man.
Always good to be here, Joe. Thanks for having me.
What's the exact title of the baseball tournament?
The Best of Metro Classic.
Best of Metro Classic. All right. This involves every team in Metro baseball programs, and you need help where?
Money, bottom line. So it's 10 of the 13 high schools in Metro. You know, let's be honest, the Metro baseball teams generally aren't going to go on very far deep in tournaments. And so I created this tournament just to kind of give, something to play for. We have 10 of the 13 high schools involved. We're going to have the championship game at Trevecca. They're going to let us do it like a college style for the two teams that make it there, take BP on the field. But the bottom line is that we have to pay for umpires and we have to pay for trophies and stuff like that. And, without that budget, some of the lower teams that don't have a whole lot of money for baseball aren't going to be able to participate in it. So I'm trying to come up with some kind of, sponsorship, donations, whatever it takes to be able to just cover the umpire fees and the trophy fees so that, these teams that, that don't have a lot of money for their programs can participate.
All right. So the schedule is up on the screen here. When you called me 3 months ago, you know how to get me when you talk about Metro and these schools and these kids
Works
who
every
get
time.
overlooked so much.
And donuts.
Donuts. And you had me when you start talking about this, because I'm a Gavitt guy, I'm a Metro guy, and these kids need the opportunity, Kobe, to play in this. So I'm glad, for one, you got this started going up there. But second, they need help. You talk about sponsorship, playing umpires. These kids deserve a chance to play baseball, and you've taken upon yourself to help these kids out. And I think it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what we're doing. And we want to give them something, we all love the game, and you never know when somebody, another Mookie Betts is going to come out of Metro and make it to the big leagues and sign a big contract like that. So like, if we can just give them the opportunity to get on the field and play for something special, then we're all about it.
Now we have the scroll at the bottom for people want to help or donate a little bit. There's your email address. Is that the best way to get in contact with you?
Yeah, that's fine. Either way, that's fine.
What's the other way?
I don't know. Social media. I don't know. How many people are watching right now?
Too, and I'll get it to you to go on. Now, you led this out pretty good. You led the games out pretty good here starting.
Yeah.
Is this spring break for Metro?
It is spring break. So so that's another thing. These kids are dedicated to when they could be off at the beach somewhere or, just sitting at home playing video games, that they're going to play baseball. We're not charging any kind of admission. So if anybody wants to come out and watch some baseball, you can do that.
Can they donate at the gate if they show up that day?
Sure. Well, money's money, right? We'll take it any way we can get it.
Yeah, they are. Now, look, you've coached Metro baseball. You also do travel league and summer ball. And, a lot of these Metro kids, yeah, granted, they're not going to play Major League Baseball. We understand that. But the opportunity to be on a team and to experiencing winning and losing and all that stuff, that's quite important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, at the end of the day, your best times you had, you probably can agree with this, Joe, is the times you played football and your teammates in high school. You probably keep up with some of them. So, I mean, the best times that these kids are going to have, hopefully, is that the memories they have of high school is, being on a team and the bus rides, the games, and the hanging out in the locker rooms and all that stuff. So that's important.
We've talked a lot about on this show, Kobe, about the need for officials and umpires in Middle Tennessee and the state overall, because there's so many are checking out here. With this tournament, Metro offers no money, or they don't pay for officials. Explain this to me.
No, they don't, and it's a big district, so I understand it. This is by no means knocking the school district, but all sports programs in Metro are self-sufficient. So in order to be able to pay for umpires and officials and, maintaining your fields and all that stuff, you have to raise money yourself. So like, that's the more you do, the more you raise, the more you can do. So it's kind of on each coach and to be able to produce the funds to be able to have a good program.
I know I've seen video of you out mowing the yard, or mowing the field, lining the field. I mean, there's much more for you baseball coaches in Metro and coaches overall, but especially in Metro, than just going out there and throwing a bucket of balls and doing batting practice, isn't there?
Oh yeah, it's year round. I mean, like we start planting grass seed in October, and then you're mowing, you're edging, you're constantly making sure. I mean, if you have pride in your program, in your field, that is. So like, you're fundraising, you're ordering uniforms, it's coaching is about ninth down on the list. And it's definitely, it's definitely not for the paycheck. It's for the love of the kids and the game.
I think it's great. I told you, I think a kid at Whites Creek deserves as much a chance to succeed as a kid does in Williamson County or Rutherford County. I mean, these kids, all they need is an opportunity. And that's why when you called me and told me about scheduling this tournament, I was like, great idea. Now we just need to get help and with everything else. So again, what's the most critical need that you need, Kobe?
money. I mean, we need to cover the umpires. An umpire is $85 a game times 2. So do the math on how many we need and how much we need. And that's why we came up with, the $4,500 number that we're looking for. So if you want to help, we'd love to take your assistance.
Perfect. All right. We'll keep getting the word out there. We'll blast this segment out, and anybody we come across can help out, we'll let them know. We got your email address, and we'll keep getting the word out because we got about a week and a half to take care of this. So Kobe, we'll keep pounding the drum, my man. Thanks for your time. And by the way, my intern doesn't believe me that you went to high school with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that's 100% true. You want me to tell the story how he got kicked out, or no? Save that for kind of
go ahead.
No. We can't do that. It's a family show.
Was it also Cameron Diaz at the same high school?
I went to elementary school with Snoop Dogg, and I went to high school with Tip. Well, they went to the same high school. I did not go to that high school.
Did you know then? Did you know that Calvin was going to be a star in elementary school?
I mean, I knew he was going to be something for sure.
All right, Kobe, my man. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll keep getting the good word out and help you out as much as we can.
All right, JoJo. Thanks for having me.
All right, man. Kobe Ginsberg, again, we're going to help them get these umpires for this game so these kids have a chance to play baseball because it's really, really important. All right, we'll come back. We'll be joined by Nat Harden with the Nashville Predators. See if he's come down from that high from last Saturday because most of my friends have not after going to the Stadium Series. So Nat will join us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
I can't think of anything more important than buying and selling a new home, except for one thing, and that's finding a new home for a displaced pet here in the Middle Tennessee area.
We got Mr. Charlie out at Lucky Farms Animal Rescue, a sweet little pit bull named Luna at Mount Juliet Animal Control. Please help us find her a home. We're getting him back to on all 4 paws, but we need someone to take him home.
Hunter Briley, Regal Realty Group, proud sponsor of Pet of the Week. He was the first one to hop on board, 4 or 5 months ago. Let's bring in our good friend Hunter Briley from Regal Realty Group, who joins us this morning. My man, how are you, buddy?
He doesn't even know he's missing a leg. He's that sweet. I know somebody out there has a place in their home for him.
Thank you so much, Joe, for all your help and work that we're doing on this. I'm so excited to be part of Pet of the Week every single week.
We love you, Big Joe. Love you bunches. See you. Hero, man. Look at the T-Dot Smartway camera. Oh, what a beautiful day. Traffic moving so nice. Guys, stay safe out there today. All right. We talked about the beginning of the show, the Nashville Predators on the road in Seattle tonight, take on the Seattle Kraken. But, man, we're still talking about the Stadium Series last Saturday night that went on at Nissan Stadium. What an event. What a night. Amazing. Let's bring in Nat Harden. He's with the Nashville Predators. Nat, you got an important title. See if I say this correctly. Senior Vice President of Sales and Business Strategy.
It's just a fancy title for selling hot dogs and tickets. So, but it's all good. Things have been great the last couple of weeks for us. But last week, starting out with Pekka's retirement on Thursday and then rolling into the outdoor game on Saturday in front of 68,000 fans, it was an unbelievable week for us.
Nat, I got to ask about the Pekka retirement ceremony because that's the first jersey ever retired by the Nashville Predators. So it's not like you guys had a precedent of how things went about. You guys could not have done that any better. I mean, that was perfect all across the board for Pekka. What a night.
Yeah, it really was an unbelievable night. And, you know, our philosophy was we couldn't do enough for Pekka because of all the things that he's done for our organization over the last 15, 16 years. So we wanted to make it a very special night. But we started out when he got here doing a luncheon, raising money for the 365 Fund, which he's been intimately involved with his time here, raising money for Vanderbilt's Children's Hospital, and then rolling into the retirement ceremony that night and raising his jersey to the rafters to where it'll be here as long as Bridgestone Arena is here. And then next year, we're going to put up a statue of Pekka out in the plaza. So we're excited about that. And we're already starting to work on that for next year.
Nat, tell me about Saturday night. If you come down from that high? Because I got to tell you, I mean, the pictures, the TV broadcast was perfect. Everything looked beautiful Saturday night.
Oh, it was unbelievable. And, you know, it reminded me of the 2017 run when we had, you know, 40, 50,000 people on Broadway watching a watch party before the Stanley Cup Finals, and then seeing 68,000 fans to watch an outdoor hockey game is, you know, just a little surreal. You know, there are times I've been with the organization since the very beginning, and, you know, there are times that if we had 10,000 people in Bridgestone Arena, it was a good night, and to see 68,000 people watch us play was really something special. So, you know, I think we got a really special bond with our fan base, and it showed Saturday night.
Were you able to take any of it in, like take a deep breath and look around and just take it all in for at least 30 seconds?
You try to. You're always stressed about something and looking at your phone or waiting to, you know, react to something during the game. But I was able to do that. Actually, my son came into town from college and we enjoyed it together. And so it was certainly a special night, and love being a part of it.
Nate, I'm going to show you this right here from our Main Street e-edition paper today. You guys have done this fantastic job of growing youth hockey organically. And there's a title, you know, Ravenwood Hockey wins the first Predators Cup title since 2017. I have seen the growth of youth hockey in Middle Tennessee from one team, two teams, some people playing to what it's become now, Nate. And it's just that, and it's just been amazing to watch the growth of all this. And it shows no signs of stopping. And the Predators and you guys must be elated with the growth, how well it's going.
It really has been. And it all starts with introducing kids to the game at a young age. And our goal program is a totally free program for youth to come in and try out the game and learn the game from really from some of our players when we can get them out there and help teach kids how to skate, but certainly our staff. And then we fit them with fully fit them with gear. And then we get them enrolled in a lot of our leagues at Ford Ice. We've opened up 2 ice rinks. We're going to open up a third in Hendersonville. We've got another rink that we're opening up in Montgomery County. So we're growing the sheets of ice. And as long as we can grow ice, we'll grow the game, because really the biggest thing that prevents people from playing is just time slots and the ice time. And so we're continuing to do that, and we'll continue to grow the game. And it won't be long until you see a kid that was born, played all of his youth hockey in Nashville, playing in the NHL one day. And I can't wait to see that.
And also, Nat, with on the girls' side of this, not just boys who are playing hockey, there's a lot of girls, youth girls, that are playing it now.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got a lot of really good competitive youth females that play the game, that have gone on to play college hockey. And it's been really fun to watch that grow. And we've got programs specific for youth females to be able to learn, so they can learn with other females and not so much cross-pollinate with the males, but be able to play with females. So it's been great to watch it grow both ways.
It's amazing. It's so well done with everything that's involved. Now, do you have to stay up late and watch the game tonight?
Yes, I do. That's what I tell my wife. It's mandatory.
Oh my goodness, that's great. All right, so Nat Harden, we appreciate your time, and I tell people, the Predators make the playoffs. Nashville, look, we all love the Tennessee Titans, and I get all that, but the playoff push in Nashville when the Predators get in there, it's unlike anything else. And I grew up in this city. It's unbelievable. In 2017, you talk about that, the run of the Stanley Cup, when the Predators were basically the 16th seed and ran the table to the finals. I've never seen this city erupt like that, and I hope we could do it again.
Me too. I think we got a good chance. We got some toughness. We got some speed. So we're looking forward to it. We got to get in first, of course, but once we get in, I think we got a good chance to make a run at it.
Fantastic. Nat, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you down the road, my friend.
Thank you so much, Big Joe. Take care.
All right, Nat Harden, Nashville Predators, and of course, we love the Preds. We got them behind us. There you go. Let's go, Preds. We've been at from day one. That's been here on the studio. All right, let's take a break. Come back. Our good friend Jason Michaels, the magician who blows our mind every week, joins us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
I guess I started writing in high school with my high school newspaper and continued to do that in college. But again, I've been writing almost 50 years. I guess I'm semi-retired, but I don't know what else I would do if I weren't working on two or three stories every week. And that's what I love to do. I love to talk to ordinary people who have extraordinary stories to tell. That is my passion. And I like to help them share their stories with you, the reader.
While federal coverage is really important, often I really think that a lot of the decisions that are going to impact you most are made at the local level. Like where's the stop sign's going to go, what's your speed limit going to be, how much you're going to pay in property taxes, we talked about that a lot, and how much funding the schools are going to get, zoning decisions that are going to impact which developers can come in and change the neighborhoods and grow the city. And all those decisions are going to be made at the local level.
I think I like that we have so many papers and so many communities, so we get to be more localized. It's not like broad coverage of this is all of Tennessee. Like it's very much our own specific areas, and we have reporters in each county/city that we have papers in, and I think that that's awesome. I mean, my favorite part is features and like human interest. I think those are the best because you get to highlight somebody who otherwise wouldn't be highlighted.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Live look at the T-Dot Smartway camera downtown. This is I-65 over Rosa Parks, heading into Metro Center. Traffic looks good. You guys are doing fantastic. It's so nice outside. They're supposed to be in the mid-70s. Interns, you know about that?
I did not know that. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really nice today. It's a good day to get out and let your hair just flow in the wind.
All right, I'll do that then.
Right, put yourself on the screen here because
what's up, guys?
Your favorite guest is coming on now.
Yes.
Let's welcome Jason Michaels, the magician.
The guy.
Jason.
Yes.
We are still trying to figure out the last 2 weeks, so we're just going to forget about that and try to concentrate on today.
Well, let me tell you, I'm trying to figure out how to get my hair to flow in the wind. So.
Yes, I gave on that long time ago. Right. So the intern just can't stop talking about yours, and people we go and we visit, and we talk to. Your name always comes up, and it's just I don't know. It's the thing of we want to be able to figure everything out, and we can't. Yeah. And you do it so well. I don't know what I'm saying.
When at the apex of the trick, you like that word, apex?
Yeah.
Me and Joe just shoot each other a look, and we're like, what?
Because we are glued to the screen like that.
Like literally.
So
that's that's a great.
How was the show last week?
A great magic trick does that to you. It gives you that moment. That's the moment I fell in love with, years ago. And that's the moment I remember standing in that magic shop for the very first time ever, having that experience and thinking to myself, I want to share this feeling with other people, like, because it's just in my opinion, it's the greatest feeling ever. So
I totally agree with you because you blow our mind. Hey, how was the show last week?
Show last week was really good. Had an almost sold out crowd, really close to being completely sold out. We only sell 30 tickets. It's a really intimate group, and it's super fun like that because everybody feels like they're just right on top of the action. So it was a whole lot of fun, and had some good groups. We're starting to have some group sales, some folks bringing larger groups of folks in. So yeah, I mean, I've been doing the show in downtown Nashville since October, and we're continuing to grow it because I believe that Nashville can support music, it can support sports, but I also think it can support something that is a little bit different and out of the box, like a magic show.
Well, you also did it on a Saturday night when you had 70,000 over at Nissan Stadium. You had concerts at the Ryman. You had MTSU, big basketball game down. There was a lot that was going on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I love the fact that people, people can pick whatever they want to do in this city. That's what I tell people when I meet them. They're like, well, what's Nashville like? And I'm like, it's the type of town, it's the type of city where you can you can get into whatever you want. If you want to go downtown Broadway and have that scene, absolutely. If you want to go to the Frist and take in art, you can do that too. That's what's so great about this city.
Love it. All right, what do you have for us today that we can't figure out?
Well, that's up to you. Here's the thing. Years ago at my church, I did a magic trick. This was when I was first getting into magic, and a guy walked over who saw me do a trick at a small table with a few friends. He said, "Were you doing magic?" And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And he said, "Well, I'm a magician. Would you like to see some magic?" And he started teaching me magic. And some of the stuff that he taught me were things with objects that were just normal, everyday objects you would find around the house, like a piece of rope, like this piece of rope. And what's interesting about this is that a piece of rope these are things that we're familiar with. 2 ends, 1 middle. What is interesting, though, is this magician taught me how to create a piece of rope with 3 ends, 1, 2, 3 ends, and 1 middle. Now, most people have never seen, nor do they know what to do with a piece of rope with 3 ends and 1 middle. And so I learned that. And I also learned that when you have a piece of rope that has 4 ends and 1 middle, that is even more confusing to people. 4 ends, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 middle. Now, what this magician taught me to do was to take such a strange object and just like this, take 2 of the ends, just kind of magically get them to transfer down to the other end, so that instead of having just a piece of rope, that I now have 2 completely different pieces of rope.
Wait. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. We're trying to put 2 and 2 together. Well, I tell you what's interesting. Check this out here. Let me make 2 completely different loops so as to isolate these 2 different pieces of rope. And here, I'll take this knot. I'm going to run it. I'm going to move it. That's the crazy thing about this. I'm going to move it down the rope, and then the 2 pieces of rope turn into, that's right, just 1 giant piece of rope. Are we getting confused yet?
Getting? Ben, Jason, I'm watching this thing closer than I did the Zapruder film.
Well, I tell you what, here's what's interesting. Check this out. What this magician taught me how to do was to be able to, I know you've heard of sleight of hand with like playing cards and coins, but would you believe you can do sleight of hand with a rope? I've put a knot in this rope. All I have to do is blow on it. The knot completely vanishes. In fact, what I can do is, like I said, you can manipulate, you can use sleight of hand, 2 ends. If you take the 2 ends and you tap the 2 ends together, then all of a sudden you have the knot.
No, come on.
Nope. Rewind.
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
I tell you what, let's do this. Here's what's interesting. If I take the ends and let me put a little knot in this piece of rope, because I think this is fascinating. If I take the ends, really kind of give it a good tug so that it's on there, really on there. All right, knot. piece of rope. All I have to do is go like this, and that knot will travel all the way down. And it's just a piece of rope, Joe. That's what's crazy. This isn't like some piece of electronics. This is a piece of rope. This is a piece of rope that if you were here, you could use this. You could use this for, I don't know what you'd use it for, but you could use it for something.
I'd use it to escape.
Use it to, you tie me up and run out the house. Look at this. Watch. This is crazy. 2 ends. The ends are going in my pocket. All right. And if the ends are in my pocket, you know what you can't do? You can't make a knot.
Okay.
You can't do that because the ends are in my pocket. You can't make a knot. And if you can't make a knot, you can't also take the knot completely out of the rope. Well, hang on a second. Wait. Look what's going on here. Now I just have one endless loop of rope. I lost the ends, Joe. Check this out. Look, I go into my pocket and the ends, I've got the ends in my pocket. I've got an endless piece of rope right here. The problem is that I need to put the ends back on the rope. I just give a little blow, and just like that, they melt right back onto that piece of rope. That's what that magician taught me all those years ago.
How in the world?
How
did you get the knot to go up? And don't tell me. All day trying to figure that out. You got the knot going down like a conveyor belt.
I just want to know how many ropes you had.
I've got 1,000 pieces of rope all over my person. I'm ready.
Oh, when's your next show, Jason?
I have a show this Saturday night, and then the following week I'm taking the week off. So if you haven't seen the show, because that following week I'm going to actually go be at a magicians conference. Magicians get together and we teach each other magic tricks. So I'm going to go teach a bunch of magicians some of my ideas that week. But this upcoming week, Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. show. The show is called Mysteries and Illusions, and that is also the website, mysteriesandillusions.com. And if you like the type of stuff that you see me do here, right here on this show, then I think you'll really enjoy the show.
Let me ask you real quick before you go. A magician's conference. Has anybody ever accidentally made another magician disappear?
You would be shocked at the things. I've seen people get cut in half. I've seen some weird stuff at magician conferences.
Oh my God. All right. This all right. Filming station, right? Is that where it is Saturday night?
Filming station right on 8th Avenue, downtown, right next to the Music City Center.
Beautiful. Jason, thank you. Every week. It's amazing. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you soon, brother.
All right. Take care. See you.
All right. Jason Michaels. Just go read the reviews of his show. You know how we feel about him. Just go read the reviews of the show from people who go to the show and see it unsolicited. It's absolutely amazing. Wow. Okay. We're going to take a break here. Coming up, Cooking for Dummies is next. We're trying to figure out what in the world just happened. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Welcome to Main Street Nashville. Our newly launched e-edition allows you to read our paper online from anywhere in the world. You are in control of how and when you read or listen. Subscribers can access our e-edition online at mainstreet-nashville.com or on a smartphone or tablet using our Main Street Nashville app. In a browser, today's and all previous issues are available at the click of a button. Main Street Nashville is fully responsive. Click and drag your cursor to move the paper left and right. To see photos and text at a larger scale, double-click on a page. Clicking Print will allow you to print an article or crossword at your convenience. View photo galleries and videos by clicking the icon on an image. Click play on videos once the screen appears. Main Street Nashville's e-edition is a simple, new way to interact with and consume news. Access the full e-edition of Main Street Nashville on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Read whatever you want, whenever you want. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Call us at 615-527-4104 or email us at news@mainstreetnash.com.
Okay, welcome back to the Mornings on Main Street, I-24 at Shelby Avenue, right by Nissan Stadium. The traffic looking really good. Beautiful day, mid-70s today. Get out and have a good time today, my friends. Call in, play hooky from work or whatever you want to do, but enjoy the sunshine. As we do every Wednesday at this time, it's time for Cooking for Dummies. We had to see our good friend Chef Chris at Black Diamond Culinary. Now, the reason we do this is because the intern and I, we cannot cook. So we go out there and we learn how to cook simple things. Nobody's going to cook roasted duck with all the fixings in your kit. Nobody does that. All right. Let's just get that right now. Nobody does that. But if you want to cook spaghetti or lasagna or hamburgers, whatever, we can do that. So this week we're making a dessert, a puff pastry. Let me tell you what, I had no idea even where to start with the puff pastry. Now I'm addicted to it. Here's this week's Cooking for Dummies. And welcome back to another wonderful segment of Cooking for Dummies with the Big Dummy. We're here at Black Diamond Culinary with our good friend Chef Chris. We've cooked spaghetti, chili, hamburgers, chicken, and now to complete a meal, we need to learn how to make a dessert. And all I know how is to go to Kroger, buy Sara Lee key lime pie, let it fall, and I'm good. This, though, is very tangible, Chef Chris. What are we making?
This is very tangible. Just a few simple ingredients. We're going to get our beautiful Pepperidge Farm puff pastry. And always, we usually have fruit in our house, so we have beautiful Granny Smith apples, which are a tart apple. We're going to put a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on top with a little bit of butter. We're going to bake at 425 for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to glaze it with some apple jelly glaze.
Okay, so we do all that. What is step one now that everything's laid out?
The step one, we have our puff pastry thawed out of the freezer.
Okay.
So we're going to take our puff pastry. We're just going to take it, and they have little sheets of paper so it doesn't stick with itself. We're just going to put those off to the side. We're going to take our other puff pastry. We're just going to open it up like this, take our other little piece out of the center. And we already have our apples peeled and cored.
Hold on a second. How did you get the apples like that?
So,
follow me. We have a lot of apples, Chris. What do we have here? What do you got here?
So we just have a very simple little apple peeler. It looks kind of complex, but it's very simple. You put your apple inside the little holder, and then you just start turning it, and this is a little blade on this side, and this will peel your apples. If you're making lots of apple pies, apple tarts, stuffed apple desserts, this is very, very simple, and your kids will have a ball doing this.
What will they think of next?
Just another little Gazmo kitchen.
Is there a name? Oh, simple apple peeler?
Apple peeler.
And you can get this on Amazon?
Amazon.
This product brought to you by Jeff Bezos. That's pretty cool. And how much you said, $20?
About $20.
Whoa, that was crazy,
We're
Chef
back
Chris. Look
with
at that.
all of our apples peeled and cored and sliced, and we're ready to layer them on our puff pastry
I gotta
sheet.
get one of those things.
They are so much fun, and the kids will love having a fun time doing
My
it.
son, he's not touching it.
Oh.
Because there'll be all sorts of things that he's going to experiment with on that thing.
Okay, well, we won't go there.
All right, so we've unveiled our puff
We unveiled
pastry.
our puff pastry. Very simple. We're just going to take an apple, which you already have sliced into about 1/4 inch slices.
Okay.
And we're just going to start layering our apples just on our puff pastry like this. Very simple.
Nice. I mean, I could see where the appeal of cooking comes from because you feel like you're creating something.
You're creating something absolutely delicious.
And once again, this plate looks much better than mine. My guys aren't cooperating. How many apples usually go through?
So about an apple and a half, depending on how big your apples are. Some Granny Smith apples are large, some of them are small. Just find whatever you get excited about at the grocery store.
I get excited about a lot of things.
All right.
Are you doubling up with some of these bad boys?
I'm doubling up and going to slice a few here.
This looks like the sunrise from the Today Show.
The Today Show sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, we're going to take so we have a 1/2 cup of sugar. We have a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to mix our cinnamon. And you have a little spoon off to the side. We're just going to...
Isn't that a Mary Poppins song?
That is a Mary Poppins song, spoonful of sugar. We're just going to mix our cinnamon and sugar together. So this is going to give our tart apples a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of cinnamon deliciousness. And we're just going to sprinkle this all over our top of our apples. And we're pretty much going to use just about all of it.
Okay, so there's no rhyme or reason too much.
Just get about a 1/2 cup and about a teaspoon of cinnamon. You're just going to cover your little apples full of all this goodness right on top of your puff pastry.
Look at that. That is perfection. I haven't messed up yet, Chef Chris.
It's just fun and simple, and it's going to be. You can eat this for breakfast. You can have this for lunch, after a lunch, and you can have this for dinner.
If I was a dancer in Mel Review, my name would be Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Well,
It
is just delicious. It makes you smile.
You ever seen me dance?
I haven't seen you dance. That would be really fun.
Okay.
Now, at Christmas time, if you have extra cranberries left over, you can put cranberries on top of your apples. So it'll be apple and cranberry dessert.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay, butter now?
Butter, we're just going to put little chunks of butter just all over it. So the butter's just going to melt on top of our apples and cinnamon and our puff pastry.
Hey, does butter get a bad rap?
Butter gets a bad rap, but boy, nothing that tastes better than all that delicious butter and fat on top of apples and cinnamon and sugar. It's just delightful.
I bet.
Like I like my apples doing the backstroke in the butter.
Butter tastes good. All right.
And so we have our ovens already preheated to 425. We're just going to slide these in for about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. We're taking it hot out of the oven. And look at all the cinnamon and the apple. The pastry's all puffed up. And now we're going to glaze it. And we have our apple jelly. And what we've done is we put apple jelly into a pan and melted it down.
What did you put it on? How do you melt jelly down?
So you just put your burner on about medium heat until it's all nice and liquidy and soupy so we can brush it on top of our apples.
Nice. You make it look so easy, though.
It is so easy. So you're going to take your little pastry brush.
Okay.
And we're going to start glazing the top of our apples.
Let's see. I want to see how you do. Oh, okay. Like painting class.
Just like painting. You're going to paint your apples. And the reason why we put our apple jelly to keep the apple flavor going, still add a little bit of sweetness. And actually this, if you don't eat your apple tart within a day or two, this will actually keep your apples nice and moist.
And you can't have any pudding if you don't eat it.
You can eat, yes.
What about apple bottom jeans? Oh, that's really good.
Really good. Fresh apples, cinnamon, sugar, and butter and puff pastry. What's there not to love?
Nothing. I mean, this is fantastic. The cinnamon, like the butter, underrated. Cinnamon is really good.
Cinnamon is delicious with apples.
We have at Black Diamond, information on the screen, blackdiamondculinary.com. A lot of great things in March coming up, right?
A lot of good things for March coming up. Look for us for our next round of cooking.
Oh, I can't wait for the next one.
Next one is going to be
don't tell them.
A secret. You have to check in with us.
Yes. So far, so good. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
All right, let's send it back to the most amazing man on the planet, myself. Oh, thanks for the kind words, Joe. Look, by the way, so the intern and I were there. Let me tell you what, guys. That was simply we created that fantastic.
Yes, it was awesome. How you like them apples?
Yeah, very well. But no, we eat the whole thing. And we're supposed to take some back for Papa Intern.
Right.
Did he get some or did we eat it all?
I actually did get him some. So we had Papa Intern was happy.
But Chef Chris is fantastic and Black Diamond Culinary. Thank you for letting us overtake your place over there each every week. So it's always fun. All right, we'll come back. Time for celebrity birthdays. That's next.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Buddy Allen, it's a tradition. Come on into our store. Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door. Flowers blooming in the springtime. and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
All right, welcome back into the show. Time for celebrity birthdays. Today's just the intern with a little practice round because tomorrow we got a guest. Friday we got a guest. So the intern's going to practice. You got beat yesterday by the owner of Pancake Pantry.
I know, face to face too. He like spiked it in my face. I know.
So when Chip did that, we were at Pancake Pantry yesterday.
Right.
He was unsure how the game worked. He got the first birthday and he just lit up.
Right.
When he got the second birthday, you thought he was Mick Jagger. I mean, he was going crazy.
He was like pumping up the crowd.
It was. And then he just won the game. He was so excited, telling people that's the kind of the meaning of the game. That's why we do it, because get people fired up. By the way, Donaldson Cafe and Catering, today it is open-faced pot roast sandwich.
Sounds so good.
Open-faced pot roast sandwich.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome.
Intern, we got a practice round, okay?
All right, I'm going to beat my record.
All right, first birthday today is, how old is Bon Jovi? How old is Bon Jovi today?
58.
He's 60.
Hey,
Well
there's
done.
one right there.
That makes you feel, when Bon Jovi, man, is getting 60, you're getting old. But hey, they're coming here in concert in a few weeks. By the way, it might be, Bon Jovi might have the largest crowd ever at Bridgestone Arena. Maybe Eric Church beat him, but it's one of those two.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Like already has or is going to?
Already has.
Right, because like how could we know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Living on a prayer. James Bond, Daniel Craig. How old is Daniel Craig?
46. No.
Well,
Yes.
no. You know
Nope.
what you say.
I'm stamping down.
54.
Okay, so that was wrong.
Yep. Rebel Wilson, who was in Pitch Perfect, she's lost a ton of weight too.
Has she?
Yeah.
Good for her. Let's say she's 29.
She's 42. Okay. Bryce Dallas Harper.
A lot of names there. Who's that?
Was she in
Bryce Dallas Harper.
Is that Ron Howard's daughter? I think it is. Bryce Dallas Howard is her. I don't think that's Harper. But yeah, she was in Jurassic Park with Chris Pratt.
Which dinosaur was she?
She was the Triceptosaurus.
Let's say that she is probably 41.
41 exactly.
Hey.
Well done, pal.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I got two names for her right here, which is kind of weird. Country singer Luke Combs. He's popular. I can't tell a single song he sings.
I want $100 off a scratch-off ticket.
Is that his song?
Yeah.
Is it really? That's a song?
That's a song, yeah.
He wrote a song. I could write that song.
Yeah, but it sounds better when he does it.
Oh, you sure about that?
A lot better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
He's,
old is
let's say he's 31 today.
32.
Look at that, that's 3.
Killing it today. Practice round, so it doesn't count in the overall standing.
Of course, yeah.
Let's see who else we got here. Actress Lorraine Newman, the original cast member of Saturday Night Live.
Originals, let's say 64.
70. Singer Jay Osmond of the Osmonds.
The Osmonds. Let's do 71.
67. Singer Larry Stewart of Restless Heart. He's a Nashville native, or he lives in Nashville.
Restless Heart, 58.
He is 63. Singer Chris Martin of Coldplay.
He is.
It
was all yellow. Let's do 38.
45. Singer, rapper, actor Becky G.
Becky G. Let's do 32.
She's 25. Man, you've fallen off here.
I know.
Finally, former leader of the USSR, Mikhail Gorbachev, who I had no idea he's still alive.
So wait, say that name again.
Mikhail Gorbachev.
Good job, man. That's really good.
Do you know who that is?
No, I don't.
You got
Let's,
no history, world history.
right, but it's just like intuition, you know.
Okay.
Let's go 65.
91.
91. I mean,
God, you do better playing against people. No more by yourself.
I'm giving up losing.
Oh my goodness. All right. Thanks to all our guests today. Kobe Ginsburg, Nat Harden, Jason Michaels. Let's go to our YouTube page at Main Street Nashville. Click on Mornings on Main Street segments. That open-faced pot roast sandwich has me going. I shouldn't read food before this. So thanks to Donaldson Cafe and Catering. Intern, have a great day, buddy.
Hey, thanks.
Remember, make your way across the world today. Be nice, be kind, smile, open doors, let people in traffic. Nobody cares about your CrossFit workout unless unless, for charity. And always remember, nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you tomorrow.